Pour aboard the pirate sherry, fill the pirate glass. And to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass. For today our pirate friend rises from indentures freed. Strong his arm and keen his sense. He's a pirate now indeed. Here's good luck to Frederic, Frederic's out of his indentures. 22 now he's rising, and along he's big to signalizing with unusual revel right. Here's good luck to Frederic's out of his indentures. Pour the pirate sherry, fill the pirate glass, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass. Hey! Good.
We are no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Are you ever going to give that up?
Never.
It's a wrong show.
I knew that. Of course I knew that. Sorry. Yes, Frederic, from today, you rank a full-blown member of our band.
My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Well, today I'm out of my indentures. And today I leave you forever.
Leave us? Well, this is unaccountable.
Unaccountable.
This is unaccountable. A keener hand scuttling a kunana, or cutting out a P&O, never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I've done my best for you. And why? Because it was my duty under my indentures. And I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error?
What error?
Well, I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Oh, nay, dear master. My mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederic was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd apprentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind a promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. Lad for a hearty lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a pilot. I bound him to a pirate, you, instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, and I did not catch the word and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you'll find me now, a member of this shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot. Oh. Frederic, pardon, Frederic. Pardon.
Right, sweet one. I've long pardoned you.
Well, those two words were so much alike.
Yes, they were. They still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, well, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself, heart, and soul to your extermination.
Poor lad! Poor lad!
Frederic, if you
Conscientiously?
If you conscientiously feel it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance to the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
And besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We can't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
Well, I know why.
Why?
But alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30.
11:36.
Thanks, Samuel, and you're one of us until the clock strikes 12.
Oh, well, then it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you're too tender-hearted. For instance, you make it a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves, but when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
Well, there is some truth to that.
Then again, you make it a point of never molesting an orphan.
Well, of course not. We're orphans ourselves, and we know how it is.
Yes, but it's gotten about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans. So we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us be absolutely merciless, would you?
Ah, well, there's my difficulty. Till 12 o'clock I would. After 12 I wouldn't. Was ever man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Capital idea.
I feel some difficulty about you. It's true that I admire you very much, but, well, I've been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it's a sweet face.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I say I think it is. That's my impression. But, as I've never had the opportunity of comparing you with other women, it's just possible I may be mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person, and then come to discover that she is, on the whole, plain.
Oh, Ruth! Ruth is very well. Very well.
Yes. I mean, look at Ruth. Okay, maybe don't look, but there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Oh, well, then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her, and in consideration for you, good sir, I will leave her behind.
No. No, Frederic, this must not be. We are rough men.
Rough!
Who lead a rough life.
Rough!
Down. But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. No, Frederic, I think I am right in saying that there is not one here who would deprive thee of this
Inestimable.
this inestimable treasure. For all the world holds dear.
Not one!
No, I thought there wasn't. No, Frederic, keep thy love. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Yes, well, it is the top of the tide, and we must be off. Keep, Frederic, when your process of extermination begins, may our deaths be as quick and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederic, this cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederic, I shall live and die a pirate king.
Ruth! Oh, Ruth!
Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate's head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where the pirates are well-to-do. But I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are a pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king. Hurrah for the pirate king.
When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are hurrah for the pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king.
Hurrah for the pirate king.
Frederic, master, take me with you. I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You're very dear to me, as you know, but I must be circumspect. You see, you're considerably older than I, and, well, a lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
Oh, a wife of 17. You'll find me a wife of 1,000.
No, I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
Oh, well, I will answer truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well.
Well, I am sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you, well, you know, beautiful?
Oh, I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately...
Oh, no, years and years ago.
Oh, what do you think of yourself?
Oh, well, that is a delicate question, but I think I'm a fine woman.
Do you really think so?
Oh, yes, yes. I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth, I believe you, for I'm sure you would not practice upon my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if you are truly a fine woman, then your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark, surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to reach our open, inaccessible lair? Can it be a custom house? No, it does not sound like a custom house.
Confusion, it is the voices of young girls. If you should see them, I am lost.
By all that's marvelous, a bevy of beautiful young maidens.
Lost!
How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest
Lost!
of them. What grace, what delicacy,
Lost!
what refinement. Oh, and Ruth. Oh, Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jot so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
It gradually got so.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me, hear me ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master, do
faithless
not leave
woman
me,
to
do not
deceive
leave
me, I who trusted
you
so.
go.
Faithless
Do not leave
woman
me,
to
do not
deceive me, I who trusted so.
My love without reflecting, oh, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affection raw and green, at very highest rating has been accumulating. Summer 17, summer 17. Don't, beloved master,
Save you from disaster. Your love would be a comfort
to the dower I have here. My love unabated
If, as you are stating,
has been accumulating.
faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. What shall I do before these gentle maidens? I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulet and mountain, passing where the willows quiver. Passing where the willows quiver by the ever-rolling river, swollen with the summer rain, the summer rain. Threading long and leafy paces, dotted with unnumbered daisies, dotted with unnumbered daisies. Scaling rough and rugged passes, climb the hardy little lasses till the bright seashore they gain. Scaling rough and rugged passes, climb the hardy little lasses till the bright seashore. Let us gaily tread a measure, make the most of fleeting leisure. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Every moment brings a treasure of its own special pleasure. Though the moments quickly die, greet them gaily as they fly. Greet them gaily as they fly. Though the moments quickly die, greet them gaily as they fly. Far away from toil and care, reveling in fresh sea air. Here we live and reign alone in a world that's all our own. Here in this rocky den, far away from mortal men, we'll be queens and make decrees. They may honor them who please. We'll be queens and make decrees. They may honor them who please. Let us gaily tread on the hazard, make the most of fleeting leisure. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting leisure. Hail it as a true ally, true ally.
What a picturesque spot! I wonder where we are.
And I wonder where Papa is. We've left him ever so far behind.
Oh, Papa will be here presently. We did cross over a rather difficult country, and Papa's not as young as we are.
But how thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone! Why, in all probability, we're the first human beings to ever set foot in this enchanting spot!
Except the mermaids? It's the very place for mermaids.
Who are only human beings down to the waist.
And who can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
But whatever shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone, and the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and stockings and paddle!
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings here will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, Sir Speak?
I'm a pirate.
A pirate!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I sore at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale!
How rare his beauty!
How pitiful his tale! How rare his beauty!
Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position, from his position. To rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heaven's arch above you, if you would cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you. However plain you be. If you would cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection.
Not one.
No.
Yes, one.
It's Mabel.
Yes, 'tis Mabel. Our sister's deaf to Pensy's name for shame. It's true that he has gone astray, but pray, is that a reason good and true why you should all be deaf to Pensy's name?
The question is, had he not been a thing of beauty, would she be swayed by quite his keener sense of duty?
For shame, for shame, for shame. Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, poor wandering one, if such poor love as mine can help me find true peace of a mind, I take it, it is thine.
Take heart, darling, alas, take any heart, alas.
Take heart, fair days will shine, take any heart, take mine.
Take heart, darling, alas, take any heart, alas.
Take heart, fair days will shine, take any heart, take mine. Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one,
Wandering one, poor wandering one. Take heart, take heart. Take any heart, not ours. Take heart, take heart.
Take
Take heart, broken to flowers. Take any heart, but ours. Take heart, take heart. Take any heart, but ours.
What ought we to do? Gentle sisters say, propriety we know, says we ought to stay, while sympathy explains, free them from your tether, play at other games, leave them here together.
Her case may any day be yours, my dear, or mine. Let her make her hay, while the sun does shine.
Let us compromise, our hearts are not of leather, let us shut our eyes and talk about the weather.
Yes, let's talk about the weather. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue on, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say I know not why that we shall have a warm July. Tomorrow it may
Ah yes, this is exceeding gladness.
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say I know not why that we shall have a warm July. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say I know not why that we shall have a warm July. Tomorrow it may pour again.
Did ever pirate roll his soul with guilty dreaming, and wake to find that soul with peace and virtue beaming?
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained like yesterday. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained like yesterday. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained like yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say I know not why that we shall have a warm July. And people say I know not why that we shall have a warm July. And yes,
Stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses will anon be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is. Pray you get you hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
no, we must not lose our senses. If they stick at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is. Nice companions for young ladies. Let us hear some. Too late.
Give the perfect opportunity to get married with impunity and indulge in the felicity of compounding your ecstasy. You should quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
Witness of opportunity, with impunity, so go out to the felicity of our little necessity. You can quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity. By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By a doctor of vicinity.
All the monsters, ere your pirate caravanserai proceed against our will to an assault. Just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery and father's a major general.
We'd better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, he is a major general.
Yes, I am a major general.
For he is a major general.
He is a marvelous major general.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
He is a marvelous major general, a marvelous major general.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. Oh, lot of news. What rhymes with... Oh, got it! With the many trivial facts about the square and the hypotenuse.
With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and amalgamous. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I know a mythic history, King Arthur's answer Caradox. I answer hard across the climb, a pretty taste for paradox. I quote an elegiacs, all the crimes of Helicabulus. In conics I can draw peculiarities, parabolous.
I can tell endowed with Raphael from Gerald's Orphanese. I know the croaking chorus of the frogs of Aristophanes, and I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music dinner for. Oh. Dinner for.
Dinner?
That's a tough one.
Yes, that's very smart.
Got it! And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore!
Yes, and that infernal nonsense pinafore, and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore, and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
And I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus' uniform. Short and matter, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Short and matter, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs and sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery. In fact, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Not again. Strategy? I've never used strategy in my life. Got it! You'll say a better major general is never strategy!
You'll say a better major general is never strategy! You'll say a better major general is never strategy! You'll say a better major general is never strategy!
No, my military knowledge, always plucky and adventurous, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very moral of a modern major general.
Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
Wait a minute, hold on here. Can you do that faster?
Faster?
Yes!
I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of Ilion and both my soul mathematical. Very well acquainted to it, mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. By binomial theorem, I'm teeming with the loginus, with many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculus. Short and matter, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Short and matter, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
Now that I have introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me. I will explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Dear me!
Against our will, Papa! Against our will!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. Tell me, this is a rather picturesque uniform. I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
Oh, we are all single gentlemen.
Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe it, Papa! They're pirates! This is the pirates!
The pirates of Penzance? I've often heard of them.
All except for this gentleman here, who was a pirate once, but who's out of his indentures today and means to lead a blameless life evermore.
Oh, but wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to major generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look. Ooh.
I have an idea. Now, do you mean to tell me that you would deliberately rob me of these, my sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Why, yes, that is the idea.
tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Here we are again.
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say orphan.
Orphan!
No, I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you if you ever known what it is to be an orphan, and you reply with the word orphan. Now, as I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I did not repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
Yes, but you repeated it.
But not orphan.
Stop! I think I see where we are getting confused. Now, when you say the word orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who's lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
I beg pardon, I see what you mean. Yes, frequently.
Aha, you said often frequently.
No, only once.
Yes, but you said often frequently only once.
Seize him!
Oh, man. Oh, man of dark and dismal face, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad. An orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
With pity you can steal, leave me my sole remaining joy. See, at your feet they kneel, your heart you cannot steal. Against the sad, sad tale of a lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. See how they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal. Against the sad, sad tale of a lonely orphan boy, the orphan boy, the orphan boy. See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal. Against the tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow.
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. But they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't an elegant diction, indulging in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
You'd be telling a terrible story, you should have an his glory. But they would have taken his daughters over the billowy waters. It's easy for little fiction, but I'm very confused by addiction. Because not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy for little fiction, but I'm very confused by addiction. Because not in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we'd rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it.
Hail poetry, thou hand-born maid, thou gilded
you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you.
For he is an orphan boy. He is a roughy orphan boy.
And sometimes it is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is a roughy orphan boy, a roughy orphan boy. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and merry be. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and merry be. Should it befall auspiciously, with sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it befall auspiciously, with sisters all will bridesmaids be. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and merry be. Should it befall auspiciously, with sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it befall auspiciously, with sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth who kneels before you.
Away, you did deceive me.
Away, you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away, you grieve me.
Away, you grieve him.
I wish you'd leave me.
We wish you'd leave him. Preserve the magnanimity we displayed to lace and liberty. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we gave up the publicity without the domesticity. The doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
Preserve the magnanimity, it is plain to lace and liberty. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But they gave up the publicity of abounding domesticity. The doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
For they gave up the publicity of abounding domesticity. For they gave up the publicity of abounding domesticity. The doctor of divinity, the doctor of divinity, the resides in this vicinity. The doctor resides in this vicinity. This vicinity.
Dear, what have I done? Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, dry the glistening tear that dews that martial cheek. Thy loving children here, in them thy comfort seek. We sympathetic care their arms around thee creep. For oh, they cannot bear to see their father weep. Dear father, why leave your bed at this untimely hour, when happy daylight is dead, and darksome dangers loud? See, heaven's lit her lamp, the twilight hour is past, and the chilly night air is damp, the dew is falling fast. Dear father, why
Oh, Frederic! Cannot you, in the calm excellence of your wisdom, reconcile it with your conscience to say something that will relieve my father's sorrows?
What?
Can't you cheer him up?
Oh, I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit here night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirates' clutches, I describe myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, you only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederic, in this chapel are ancestors, you cannot deny that. Now, with the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. Now, I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descendant by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought such dishonor upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would assuredly have called in the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
Oh, I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. Let me assure you, Frederic, that such is the anguish and remorse that I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I should go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all.
Oh, no!
Did I not think that the consequences would be most disastrous myself? Now, what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my orders.
Then, Frederic, let your escort, lion-hearted, be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
What is this?
To see. We uncomfortable feel. And we find the wisest thing is to slap our chests and say, for when threatened with a newt, and your heart is in your boots, there is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound. The trumpet's martial sound. Tarantara, 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 tarantara.
Go, ye heroes, go to glory. Though ye die in combat glory, ye shall live in song and story. Go to immortality, go to death and go to slaughter. Die in every Cornish daughter, with her tears your grave shall water. Go, ye heroes, go and die. Go, ye heroes, go and die. Go, ye heroes, go and die.
Though to us it's evident, these attentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appear, calculated men to cheer. To are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident these attentions are well meant.
Go and do your best endeavor, and before all things we sever, we will say farewell forever. Go to glory and the free. Go to glory and the free. Though your foes are fierce and ruthless, false and merciful, and truthless, young and tender, old and toothless, all in vain the mercy crave.
We observe to greater stress on the wrist at honest press, and of reference a lack to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident.
These attentions are well meant.
Evident.
Yes, well meant.
Evident.
Ah, yes, well meant.
When the foe is here, and we find the wisest thing, go to death, and your heart is in your wits, there's nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Yes, we go.
These pirates slay. They do not stay. So why the delay?
Yes, forward on the boat. Yes, forward on the boat.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go, we go. Yes, forward on the boat. Yes, forward on the boat.
Frederic, they don't go.
We go, we go. We go, we go. We go.
That way. No, that way.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounding. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture example. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which at a sense of duty, stern dictation, I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederic,
Who calls?
your late commander.
And I, your little Ruth.
Oh, mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy should alloy our stern resentment. And so I will be merciful. Say on.
Yes.
When you had left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to our custom mold, with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard. We lay soaked upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox. I love me a good paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions queer. With the laughter on our lips, we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, our Frederic would the joke enjoy. And so we've risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
A paradox.
That paradox, that most ingenious paradox. We've quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be numbered as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I wouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of such a clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, through a simple arithmetical process, you will easily discover that though you have lived 21 years, yet if we go by birthdays, you are only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox. At common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way, yes, 21 I've been alive. But reckoning by my natal day, yes, reckoning by my natal day, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am a little boy of 5.
Little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox, a curious paradox. A most ingenious Most curious indeed. Most absurdly whimsical.
So whimsical.
5 1/4, eh? No one would think it to look at me.
Oh, you are glad now. I'll be bound that you spared us. You never would have forgiven yourself when you discovered you'd killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades.
I don't think you understand the delicacy of your position, my boy. You were apprenticed to us.
Yes, until I reached my 21st year.
No, until you reached your 21st birthday. Ha ha! Happy birthday, sort of. And if going by birthdays, you're only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
No, we merely remind you of that fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of the duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. Oh, I implore you not to insist upon the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We simply content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Oh, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up in it. But duty is before all, and at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you're one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. My eyes are fully open to my awful situation. I shall go at once to Mabel and I'll make her renovation. I will tell her I am bound by duty and my moral senses, and I don't know what to do about impending consequences. Now I do not want to perish by the sword or by the dagger, but a pirate must indulge a little pardonable swagger in order to have compliment my vanity get flatter. But I've got to go tonight, and so it really doesn't matter.
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 Matter.
If this were not so little, Madam, generally silly Willy, I would give you my advice upon the subject, Nilly Willy. I would give you my advice if it would. And I'd really be astonished by the force of my suggestions on this subject. I should write you a most valuable letter full of excellent suggestions when I feel a little better. But at present, I'm afraid I am as bad as any hatter, so I'll sing this song for brooding for. Really doesn't matter.
What we sing just 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 doesn't matter.
If I had been so lucky as to have a steady mother who could talk to me as we are talking now to one another, who could give me good advice when she discovered I was erring, which is just the very favor on which you I am conferring, my existence would have made a rather interesting idyll, and I would have lived and died a very decent individual. It's particularly rapid, unintelligible patter is generally heard. If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter. If it is, it doesn't matter.
This particularly rapid, unintelligible patter is generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. This particularly rapid, unintelligible patter is generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter.
Oh, horror!
What's the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I cannot. But as one of your band...
Speak out! I charge you by that sense of
Conscientiousness.
that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley,
Yes?
the father of my Mabel,
Yes.
he escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we were there.
Oh, it breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I have no alternative.
None.
And to tell you, General Stanley, well, he is... Oh, no.
What?
General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
And more than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible life, he dared practice on our credulous simplicity? Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We shall go to Tremora Castle, we'll gather our band, and we'll attack this very night.
But stay!
Not a word! He is doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this base deception to repay. This very night, our vengeance dire shall glut itself in gore. Away, away.
Away, away, ere I expire, I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with vengeance dire, it strikes me to the core. Away, away.
With falsehood foully tricked us of our brides. Let vengeance howl, the pirate so decides. Our nature's stern he softened with his lies, and in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, so early tomorrow.
His girls likewise,
They will welter in sorrow.
The one soft spot,
And their natures they cherish.
and all the blood.
to abuse it shall perish.
Tonight he dies, and so early tomorrow. His girls likewise they will welter in sorrow. Though one soft spot in their natures they cherish, and all who plot to abuse it shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight, tonight, tonight. The traitor dies. Tonight.
All is prepared, your gallant crew awaits you. My Frederic in tears, it cannot be that lion heart quails at the coming conflict.
Nay, Mabel, nay. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I've reached my 21st birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Oh, horrible catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell.
No, no! Oh, Frederic, hear me! Stay, Frederic, stay! They have no legal claim. No shadow of a shame will fall upon my name. Stay, Frederic, stay!
Nay, Mabel, nay. Tonight I quit these walls. The thought my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederic, stay!
Nay, Mabel, nay.
They have no claim.
But duty's name no thought my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls,
Stay, Frederic, stay!
I must obey.
Oh, leave me not to pine alone and desolate. No fate seemed fair as mine, no happiness so great. And nature day by day has sung in accents clear this joyous roundelay. He loves thee, he is here. Fa la la la, fa la la la. He loves thee, he is here. Fa la la la, fa la.
Ah, must I leave thee here in endless night to dream, where joy is dark and drear, and sorrow all supreme, where nature day by day will sing in altered tone this weary roundelay. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la la la. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la. In 1940 I of age shall be. I'll then return and claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear that till then you'll be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. By all the Stanleys dead and gone, I swear it.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to her suit till we are wed, and even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
Oh, here is love and here is truth.
She will be faithful to her
She will
suit
be faithful to her
till we are
suit.
wed, and even after.
Till we are wed.
And even after.
Yes, even after.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to her suit.
Till we are wed, and even after.
She will be faithful to her suit till we are wed, and even after, even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. Oh, here is love, is love.
hand in mine. We are timidly inclined, and anything but blind to the danger that's behind. Yet when the danger's near, we manage to appear as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederic was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I have loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared me to him tenfold. He has done his duty. I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto. This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated with a sense of duty,
That makes a difference, of course. But at the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is clear. We must capture these pirates alone. It is so distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty, which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duty is to be done. I'll take one consideration with another. Our policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When constabulary duties to be
Done.
a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When the enterprising burglar's not a burglar, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling, and listen through the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. I take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When
Constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Tired of tossing on the sea, are trying their hand at a burglary with weapons grim and gory.
Hush, hush! I hear them on the manor poaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for plate or gold, the story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty
50-fold, we seek a penalty
50-fold.
They seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now too high.
With cat-like tread upon our prey we steal. In silence dread, our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot, all would be distinctly heard. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So stealthily the pirate creeps while all the household soundly sleeps. Come, friends, who ploughed the sea, trust to navigation, take another station. Let's ferry piracy with a little burglary. Come, friends, who ploughed the sea, trust to navigation, take another station. Let's ferry piracy with a little burglary. Here's your crowbar and your centibit, your life preserver. You may want to hit your silent matches, your dark lantern seize. Take your file and your skeletonic keys. With cat-like tread upon our braid we steal. In silence dread, our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot, all would be distinctly heard. Come, friends, who plough the sea, trust to navigation, take another station. Let's ferry piracy with that
Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, yes, shh, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented with the anguish dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. A man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. As I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise. Ha!
No, all is still in Dalon Hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the breeze. Sighing softly to the river comes a loving breeze, setting nature all a-quiver, rustling through the trees.
Through the trees.
And the brook in rippling measure laughs for very long, while the Poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above.
Yes, the trees for very love wave their leafy arms above. River, river, little river, may thy loving prosper ever. Heaven sweetly poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be. Heaven sweetly poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be.
But the breeze becomes a rover when he wings away. Broken poplar mourn a lover sighing, well a day.
Well a day.
Ah, the doing and undoing that the roe could tell. When the breeze is out a wooing, who can woo so well?
Shocking tales the roe could tell, nobody can woo so well. Pretty brook, thy dream is over, for thy love is but a rover. Sad the lot of poplar trees, courted by a fickle breeze. Sad the lot of poplar trees, courted by a fickle breeze.
Now what is this and what is that, and why does father leave his dress at such a time of night as this, so very incompletely dressed? Your father is and always was the most methodical of men. It's his invariable rule to go to bed at 10:30. What strange occurrence can it be that calls your father from his rest at such a time of night as this, so very incompletely dressed? So very incompletely dressed at such a time of night.
And seize that general there!
The pirates of the stair!
Yes, we're pirates of the stair!
Frederic here, oh joy, rapture, summon your men and effect their capture.
Frederic, save us!
Beautiful Mabel, I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
Get him, King.
With base deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all our dealings. With courage rare, and resolution manly, for death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die unshriven on a nail? Oh, spare him! Will no one in his cause a weapon wield? Oh, spare him!
Yes, we are here, though hitherto concealed. Oh, to constabulary pirates yield. We triumph now, for well we drown. Your mortal careers cut short. No pirate band will take its stand at the Central Criminal Court.
To gain a brief advantage you've contrived, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
You do
you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
We yield at once with humble mien, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are new members of the common throng. They're all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement here, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.